Welcome back. We are here again with our BridgeSimton Regency Challenge, and we are back with the royal family. Yes, we are. We are going to actually do the thing today. Let's do this. We are going to have our debutante ball, and we are going to have our three debutantes be presenting themselves to the queen. Of course, they all change their outfits, and I don't need that in my life, so I'm just going to change all of their outfits back to, what I dress them in. And we are going to come here. The king is going to preside over the whole thing. The queen is going to come over here, and I'm just going to start the club so I can control everybody a little better. This honestly was not easy to wrangle all of these Sims. It was not easy, but let's change their outfits. I'm just going to change the outfits of the people who are important here. So we have our ladies. We have um, Lady Madeleine Templeton, who is the daughter of a duke. We have Lady Phoebe Dowding, who is the daughter of a baron, and we have Selena Beauchamp, who is just rich. So that is that. Let's get these ladies going. I am going to set the queen over here so that she stays so that they can present themselves. Do not sit down in that chair, mister. Okay. So let's start with Madeleine. We're going to go in order of status. And okay, I have her walking the wrong way down the aisle. So I just have her like in the show. So they're going to walk up the aisle. Oh, she's so excited. Look at her. And she is going to present herself to the queen. Oh, look at that fan. She is like, hey, king, how's it going? Oh, I have the queen on the wrong side of that arch. Oops. You come over here. So, yes, Madeleine did an excellent job debuting. Everybody loves her. And now we have Phoebe, who is up here going to debut as well. And I'm just going to have Madeleine put out some food. Of course, the party's like already over. So here is Phoebe. And then we have Selena. Oh my gosh. I love it. Did she like trip a little maybe? Anyway, so we have everybody and they have all debuted. I'm going to keep everybody here, of course, until we're done with what we need to do. So what I'm trying to do here now is have all of the girls introduce themselves to all of the men, and then I will take stock of their first impressions and their compatibility, and we'll see how it goes from there. Unfortunately, somehow some of them already know each other, so I'm just going to delete that because you're not supposed to. And now we are going to have them introduce each other to the king. So we are going to have Duke Templeton here come and introduce his daughter to the king, present his daughter to the king as a potential future wife. Look at Selena like hovering in the corner. She's like, hey. But it's not your turn, Selena. Not yet. So I'm trying to do this interaction. It looks like it's, did it work? Sort of, kind of, a little bit. All right, I don't really know what happened there. I think that this might be a little buggy. Oh, okay, all right, all right. There are their first impressions. They don't like each other. Oh my gosh, Madeline, you were like the one that everybody thought was going to become the queen, but it looks like they have a bad first impression of each other. Uh-oh. Well, let's have the Baron introduce his daughter to the king. Again, the reaction's like a little glitchy. Like she's not going to walk up to them. It's a little weird, but it doesn't really matter. So let's do this. Why don't you introduce your daughter? Are we stuck? What's going on? Uh-oh. He's floating. He's stuck. He's stuck up there. When I try to do something and it doesn't work, this is just, he's just floating there. This is, okay. Let's go to the world and then come back and hopefully he'll have moved. I'm just trying to host one debutante ball and it's just not working. So I don't really know what to do. Anyway, we are going to do our best. But so far, I think, what was it? So Madeline and Arthur have bad first impressions of each other, but amazing compatibility. How interesting is that? So maybe this could be like an enemies to lovers thing. Like they just have so much chemistry, even though they kind of don't like each other. Could be, could be. What are you doing knocking over my trash can? You're supposed to be introducing your daughter to the king. Excuse you. Okay, let's try this again. All right, introduce your daughter to the king. Where is she? She's over there. All right, and she is, come on, what do you think of her, Arthur? What do you think? Ooh, responsible. Okay. They both think the other person is responsible and they have good compatibility. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. So, since they had a positive impression of each other, let's ask her to dance. I think that that's what I'm going to do is if they have a good impression, then we will have a dance. Yeah. I got to make like a chart or something because it's going to be a lot to keep track of. So let's invite Phoebe to dance with us. This could be the match, you guys. This could be it. So they are going to have a little dance. They both, they both are favorable of each other. Interesting. All right. So we have one potential, that could be enemies to lovers, and we have one like slow burn. Oh, look at her. She's like, oh, hey. And then we will go to Selena next. She doesn't really have a man to introduce her to the king, but I'll just have um, Duke Templeton sort of be involved in that, even though I'm just going to have her introduce himself. Ooh, hold on. Oh my gosh, you guys. Did you see that? Wow, Selena, coming in from behind. Nobody thought that you would be a contender, and yet, they, wow. They have good first impressions, and upon meeting her, he has a crush on her. He has a crush on her. Oh my gosh. And they have amazing compatibility. Selena, you are just checking all of the boxes here. Can you believe this? Wow. Let's ask her to dance. Yeah, Madeline, this is not going the way that you had hoped it would. Poor Madeline. She is not, especially because her father and Celine's mother are kind of in a relationship, so she is going to be so jealous of Selena for kind of catching the king's eye. Oh my gosh. All right. I never ever would have guessed this. She is a jealous snob, and he is so into her. He is so into her. Oh my gosh, I kind of love it. Okay, so yeah, it looks like Seth does not have a good impression of Madeline, but she has a good impression of him, and they have bad compatibility. Madeline, are you going to have trouble finding a husband this marriage season? This is going to be the only marriage season for your generation, so that's going to be a problem. Maybe I should do more. I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. And what else? We also need to introduce Phoebe to Eli, even though Eli somehow left to go to school at 3 a.m. That totally makes sense. I really understand that one. Yeah, so Seth and Selena do not like each other either. But they do have good compatibility. Well, she has good compatibility with everybody. Like, I am so shocked. I gave her the worst traits, but everybody loves it. Why do you have a heart over your head, Madeline? Who do you have a crush on? She won't say. Anyway, Eli, you come here so that you can introduce yourself to Phoebe as well. Wow, okay. It is just really something. Poor Madeline, nobody likes her. All right, Eli, do you or do you not like Phoebe? Let's find out. Let's see. Oh, okay, excuse me. Oh, this sim is that what it said? This sim is a masterpiece? Is that what that said? I think they really like each other. Okay. All right. Ooh, and he does not like Selena, but she's okay with him. Interesting. She thinks he's interesting. He thinks she's snobby. Well, he at least has a good feeling about Phoebe, so these two are going to dance. Well, well, well. Looks like the game might be deciding for me here. Let's end the gathering because it's already the next day and everybody is probably tired. But let's just get everybody to leave my house. And I won't control any of them anymore. So now we are strictly playing with Arthur and his potential love matches. So that whole thing was just to get everybody into, the social scene. But now we're going to do our individual households. So let's ask Mom what she thinks. I like Selena. She's pretty cool. Okay, what about Phoebe? What do you think? Oh, I like Phoebe, and she's pretty cool too. Okay, well, that was not useful, Mom. Thanks. Um, well, he has a crush on Selena. I think that Madeline might have to fall out of the running here. So, you know how I'm so sorry about this dog toy. What are you doing, little girl? um, so in Bridgerton, how the men would come calling in the morning. So I am going to have him come calling at both Selena and Phoebe's houses. So he's going to be here first at Selena's house because he likes her the best. I cannot believe this. It's just like such a shock to me. Okay, let's just chat a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at how much their friendly is up. She wants to be best friends. Oh my goodness, this is just happening whether I want it to or not. I cannot believe this. Oh my gosh, best friends. Look at their relationship like bar. I can't believe this. These two might be it, you guys. He might have just fallen head over heels with Selena. Let's have dinner with her family. Come on. And I'm sure her mother is loving this. Her mother is like, "Oh, Your Majesty, yes, I knew that you would love my daughter." See, remember at the beginning of this, I was like, "Oh, Selena and her mother, they're delusional." No, apparently not. Apparently, they are not delusional because he is super into her. I can't believe this. Anyway, you're as shocked as I am. All right, let's go to Phoebe's house next. Wow. Okay. So he doesn't really like Madeline at all. That's unfortunate for her. But I think we're gonna make it between Phoebe and Selena. Let's come inside here and talk. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, I love this. Also, I am not going to do drama rolls for those who are participating in the marriage market because that is just going to be too much. Like, we already have to do, if you look at the rules, like, you have to do 4 social events and all of this stuff. So, we are going to be doing a lot. And because of that, we are not going to do a drama roll in addition to that. So, he actually gets along really well with Phoebe, too. Their relationship panel is all the way up as well. So, I don't know, you guys. What do you think? I mean, he does have the. Where is there a fire on this lot? Excuse me? Seriously? Okay. Anyway, so. Uh, what's on fire? I'm just going to ignore it, I guess. Um, so let's go talk to Mom again. And she is going to ask him what he thinks about these ladies. Selena and I are best friends. Okay, what about Phoebe? Oh, you're walking away. Okay. Can you tell me what you think about Phoebe? I like Phoebe. She's pretty cool. Why is this all the same response? All right. Well, I asked you to eat and you didn't do it. Okay. So it looks like things are going pretty well. He has 2 options, both of which are going really well, though it seems like he likes Selena a little bit better. They're best friends. Andy has a crush on her. Let's look here. We have a few events that we can do throughout the week, and that will help us decide on which girl we like better. I think also what I'm going to do is I am going to not have him make his final decision at the end of this week because I do want to play the ladies first and see if maybe they have any guys they like better than him. And then, maybe at the end of the marriage market, we will have all the proposals. But for right now, we are just going to leave them a little open for options. So here he is, feeling good, feeling flirty. Mom is sad. Maybe, oh, she's sad because she's a widow. Maybe she's just like, I miss my husband. All this is really reminding me of my deceased husband. Oh. Okay, so let's invite everyone to a ball at the assembly hall that I made from the Von Haunt estate, whatever it's called. And then we will see how it goes. So let's see. Hello, everyone. Here is our ballroom. We don't have anything playing music, though. Hold on a second. Let me just get something to play some music so that they can dance. Very nice. Let's come in here. We'll dance with both of them again. Let's see how it goes. I mean, Sims have to dance 5 times. Oh, look at them. You know what, honestly, is this going to be like a sweet little love match thing? Oh, Madeline is trying to get his attention, but he's like, hey, bye. um, I think that this is interesting. Maybe when we play her, she'll really try harder to make a move on him. We'll see. It seems like neither of them really like each other, but she wants to be queen, so she might make a move anyway. Let's see how it goes. Or maybe she'll get with Seth. I mean, she would still be a baroness if she did that. And then yeah, but Phoebe, no, Phoebe could be with either one of them. I don't think Eli likes you though, Selena. Okay. So yeah, did you see Madeline and Seth just dance together? Maybe that could be a thing. Let's talk to Selena a little bit. Let's have a little flirty flirt. Oh my gosh, she is such a big crush on her. Oh, Madeline again coming over, being like, hey. But it looks like she's talking to Seth, even though she's sitting at this table with us. Anyway, this is great. Oh, I'm having so much fun. The Duke is like, "Are you sure? Are you sure that you want to not marry my daughter?" Although, if he becomes Selena's stepfather, that could be good for him too. I think now he's feeling pretty good about his station in life. Anyway, let's invite Selena out to the garden. This is, a public area. And we are going to. Where are you going? Can you hang out with us, please? She didn't want to go over to the fountain with us, but let's flirt with her a little bit. Like, hey, I'm sure she's loving this because who wouldn't want to be queen? And they obviously have really great chemistry. I can't believe this. Okay, well let's go out with Phoebe next. I think that that'll be good. We need to spend some time with other Sims. I know that it seems like you just want to be with Selena, even though nothing happened. So let's just be home. Come over here. And if you remember, part of the rules too is that you're really not supposed to marry further out from um, your social class. So there's that too. But anyway, we are here and they are just going to chat. And I think that what's happening is he needs to consult his mother. He's like, look, I have really strong, unexpected feelings for Selena, and I don't know what that means. And she's just going to kind of talk to him and be like, look, I know that she's a nice girl and everything, but her family doesn't have a title. She doesn't even have her father to make negotiations for her, and her mother is an entertainer. Like, you really need to think about that. And she asks him, well, what about Phoebe? Because Phoebe is also someone you're kind of interested in. And he says, yeah, I am really interested in Phoebe. I really like her, and I think that the problem is we have good compatibility, and I think that she's just kind of like the safe choice. Like he sees Phoebe as responsible, and they have good compatibility. So I think that he's going to try and go out with Phoebe again and kind of see if anything bigger sparks. I think it's hard for him because he's out of the 2 girls that he likes, he understands that Phoebe is a better choice as a king. And I don't know. Will he choose Phoebe or will he choose Selena? I think that we're going to have to wait and find out. Let's keep talking to both girls and see how it goes. She just wants to order something. Anyway, let's flirt with her and see if she likes it. She does. Oh, okay, the flirting bar went up pretty good. All right, so he has about the same romance with both of them. I don't know. I don't know. I think, and Madeline is just like totally out of the running at this point. Poor Madeline. Let's go on a date with both of them and see how each date goes. I think that'll be really interesting. What we'll do is we'll only do the things that the date tells us to do. I'm going to really let the game kind of run the show here and see who ends up on top. So we're here at the theater with Selena. She obviously comes from a family of people who love the arts. And they're going to be up here and they're going to date each other. And let's see, can you come up here any faster? Thank you. Okay, so they are going to, okay, flirt with your date 3 times, tell your date a story. I can do all these things. And we are going to keep going with that. And they're also going to talk about, maybe like the future. So he's going to ask her what her plans for the future are. And she is, talking about, being a good wife, being a mom. She has been prepared, she has all her skills that she needs to be a good lady in society. And, okay, she's a snob. And so they are just, she's jealous. He knows everything about her now. Okay, so we cannot kiss her passionately, obviously. We're not going to do that because that is against the rules, unless we want to cause a little scandal. Not that we can kiss her passionately anyway, so oh well. Okay, so oh my gosh, they're so cute. Ending the date. Oh my gosh, they got a sentiment. Look at all these positive sentiments, you guys. Oh gosh, he really likes her. He really likes her a lot. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. He really, really likes her. I can't believe it. I really thought that nobody was gonna like her. I'm terrible. I like made her on purpose to be kind of unlikable, and he is smitten. Oh my gosh, he's gotta go talk to his mom. He's like, Mom, I love her. And she's like, okay, but you need to. Yeah, I'm so in love with Selena. He's just like, I'm so in love with her. I think I need, and I think his mom is kind of like, well, can you try another date with Phoebe? Love isn't everything, she says, as she totally was deeply and truly in love with his father. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. How, like, I never thought that it would go this easily for him, that he would just fall in love with somebody and it would just whoosh all the way up on the relationship. A crush, best friends. Oh my gosh, their amazing compatibility. He's he's into it. He's into her. Wow. You guys got to let me know what you think about this because what am I going to do? He really shouldn't be marrying not a noble lady, but since there are only 3 ladies in the whole world, am I really going to worry too much about it? I don't know. Anyway, let's try and go out on a date with Phoebe, except he can't because he's tense, and I haven't realized that that is a problem yet. But yes, he is very tense. And we need to go out on a date with Phoebe if you would just accept it, but he is not doing it because he's tense. Anyway, this is still not working. Our estate is making good money, though. Let's do our money tree as well. Oh, Selena. Selena showed up at our house. Selena wants to be his girlfriend. Oh my gosh. You guys, this game is doing this for me. This is doing it for me. I didn't do anything. I didn't make them best friends. I didn't make them boyfriend and girlfriend. They are just doing it on their own. Oh my goodness. He is, oh my gosh. He is really into her. Wow. They're boyfriend and girlfriend now. But his mom is still going to urge him to try to go on a date with Phoebe. So we're going to go to the restaurant with Phoebe. And I'm going to pick like a secluded room because I don't need anyone else showing up and getting upset because, Selena is super jealous and it would totally tank their entire relationship if she saw him flirt with someone else. So let's go here and we're going to request this private table. Oh my gosh, look, it's Margaret and Francis. Oh, and Selena out on a little family outing, I guess. Oh my gosh, it's a good thing we got the private room because Selena is right there. Ay, ay, ay. Why can't I click on anything? Why is this being weird? Okay. Um, wow. She's right in the next room. Please don't notice. Okay, so let's, okay, have two deep conversations with your date. Socialize about the meal. We don't have the meal, so we can't socialize about it yet. Socialize with your date. What am I going to do? I'm looking for the meal things, but I can't find any, so. Let's talk some more. It's not even telling us to flirt with her or anything. You know what? I'm going to let them go. I'm going to let them make their decisions. Ooh, okay, there was some flirt. Oh, they love the meal. Excellent. Okay, I'm not going to control them. I'm going to let them socialize and see what happens. Looks like they're doing pretty well, although there's still no flirting, but he does have a hot dinner date. You guys, I can't believe it. They have not like flirted at all. But he is very flirty. I don't know. Let's keep talking to her. I just want to get the 10 now. Let's see if they get a sentiment too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think that he is really like thinking about his heart right now. But will it be okay? Opposites attract. You're not really opposites, but that's okay. I, I don't know, you guys. I do not know. He is so into Selena. But can he marry her as king? Is that a problem? We'll see. We'll think about it. I mean, I do love the drama, but I also kind of love that the game has just decided that these two people are perfect for each other. And I'm like, who am I to argue with the game? I don't know. So we'll see what we say. That's another reason why I didn't want to have the proposal at the end of this week, because I was like, okay, well, I need to just make sure that I leave myself some time to play the other families and really think about where things are going. So that is what is going on there. Wow, I can't believe he loves Selena so much. Let's invite her and her mother over for a dinner. I think that that'll be nice. A dinner party is one of the things that we can host as like a social event. So let's do that. And we'll invite them over and wait for them to take the million-year trek up to our house. Okay, so here we are. Everybody's over here now. And we'll all sit down and eat together. Introduce, you know, each other's parents. Although I probably should have tried harder to get him and her mom to talk a bit, and her and his mom to talk a bit. Maybe we can worry about that when we play her family. So let's continue to be romantic with her. This party is like over. These happen so fast. Isn't there a mod to make those less quick? Anyway, they are just, oh, they're so compatible. Oh, they love each other. What am I going to do? Look at all those positive sentiments. He's like, Mom, can't you see? It's meant to be. And she's like, she's like, I guess, maybe. So we just were invited actually over to her house for a prom party, which of course we're not going to prom, but we can come over here. And we are going to have everyone hang out. There we go. Oh, Phoebe wants to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I feel like I have to say no. I feel like he does. He has to say no. He's cooling off his romantic relationship with Phoebe. He's like, "Look, I don't know." And she's really incensed about his non-committalness. She was kind of hoping that he would choose her immediately. Anyway, the romance festivals right now. Let's go. So we're gonna go to the romance festival, and yeah, oh my gosh, it's just so interesting that all of this is happening. And I think that Phoebe's not quite out of the running. He just isn't as into her as he's into Selena, and I think he is afraid to give her any indication that, like he doesn't want to lead her on because he is so in love with Selena right now. So Duke Francis is also going to be like, I'm chaperoning today because he is trying to, improve his status. And honestly, dating Selena's mom apparently was the way to go. So they are doing great. Oh, they love each other, except for they both are so mad that neither of them invited them to prom, which is BS because that's such a stupid thing to. We're not even going to prom. Anyway, so yes, they are just really into each other. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But I am going to play the other families, like I said, and we'll see what happens with the other families because I am going to have them pursue what relationships they want to pursue. So if we get to another household and someone wants to pursue a relationship with him, you know what? Maybe we'll give it a shot, even though he is so obviously into Selena. That doesn't mean that she's the one who he will marry. Who knows? Maybe they'll just have an affair for their whole lives. I don't know. So we are just kind of seeing how it goes. And once the festival's already over, we could leave. But they are definitely into each other. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm serious. I had no inclination that this is how this would go. That they would just fall so quickly in love with each other and so easily and just all of this stuff. I just really can't believe it. I'm shocked. I am shocked. So I don't know what's going to happen. Another fire. I don't really think there's a fire. I feel like you're lying to me about the fire because nothing happens and then it goes away and I can't find a fire. So where is the fire? Where is it? Anyway, we are going to, again, with our money tree, we're also building up the estate. I am going to buy more land for the estate as well so that we can be making a lot more money for the estate. We're going to buy another by the end of this video, another 200 acres of land and lease that land out. And it's great. So they are doing excellently. He is going to do his homework because I totally forgot about that because I made every single day a holiday, but it is the last day of this week. So this will be the last day that we have for him to think about what he wants to do. And then we'll play all the other households and we'll play Selena's household and we'll kind of see whether they end up being a good fit for each other. And then I think either the next rotation or at the end of the marriage market rotation, which is this one, that we will do proposals. And I don't know, should we? I mean, what would happen? We have 3 men and 3 women, so I feel like probably everybody would get taken care of, but um, at the same time, like, you don't have to. Not everyone got married the first go around in Bridgerton. It's just, I mean, look at Penelope. She's still not married. She might be soon, though, when the season comes out. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, she's so nice. Let's go dance with her. You get to dance with her. Okay, this is weird looking, though. I don't like it. I don't like this. Why are you doing it like this? Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, let's do a real dance. And then we will just have everything going pretty well. I think everybody is pretty sure that he is just going to pick Selena. But also, I feel like that does, you know, like we saw in Bridgerton, that makes Selena more desirable as a candidate, that the king is so into her. So we are going to see where that goes as well. Anyway, let's start talking to her mom because I feel like we haven't done a good job of talking to the parents, and because the parents need to be the ones who really facilitate this match if there is going to be one. Anyway, so this ball's already almost over. Yeah, it's not going very quickly, but they have pretty good compatibility, him and Margaret. I think we're doing okay. All right, everybody go home. Time to go home. We're going to wrap this up. So I hope that you enjoyed this part because I am so excited to start the marriage stuff and honestly flabbergasted by the attraction between Arthur and Selena. That is just crazy to me. Hey, who are you talking to her for? But I just, wow. I cannot believe that that happened. I am so excited for it. I'm so excited to play everybody else, and it's going to be so much fun. So, anyway, I will catch you in the next one where we'll play the Templeton family and see how that goes.